Bum, ba ba bum. New WW. Literally, all the news you need to
Hello,
know.
welcome to Literal with me, Thomas Wendigan, and him, Ethan Webb.
I'm Ethan Webb.
Yeah, we know that. And on today's show, we're going to talk about news stories from around the world. Most of our shows will cover these. We'll have about, I don't know, 2 or 3 a week. Okay, so starting off with today's main news, the new IKEA advert. Starring these rather interesting gnomes, this candy has a rather boring, bland outside interior. But they decide that they want it redecorated. Their gnomes don't like that really. So they try and invade, but in the making of the programme, the gnomes are destroyed. Now this has caused a lot of outrage amongst the gnome fans.
Basically, people are saying that the advert was frightening. Would you? Come on! They're gnomes!
Yeah, for goodness sake, what are they going to do to you? And they said that the British Gnome Society has written a formal letter to IKEA complaining about the destruction of the gnomes. They just didn't like it. They thought it was inhumane and may cause discretion to younger viewers, and I can't see how.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what it even says here. It says that IKEA don't even sell garden gnomes.
No, they don't even sell garden gnomes.
They sell John Lewis sells
garden gnomes. Yeah,
and everything.
Well, we don't read it anyway. We'll leave a link below informing you about the garden gnomes, and we'll be off from there. Right, our next news story.
Oh, I've got one here. It turns out that in the news, this lady, Mylene Klaas,
who we all know as an actor and writer, has released today that with her family and through their time growing up, they always had breast milk. Yes, there was breast milk in their cups of teas. She said that what are you doing? He said that her uncle always liked a swig of breast milk with his tea. Anything else on that, Ethan?
Just having a look. She's made it a family tradition.
Yep, it's been a family tradition through
it's just
for many generations, but she decided that as it's a family tradition, she should carry it on.
She even offers it to friends.
Yeah.
Idiot! Like, imagine that. Just kind of.
Yep. Right, carrying on on a more serious note. Recently, Georgia Williams was kidnapped. And there was a big search for her, and 3 days ago they declared it as a murder case. No, basically what's happened is they found her, of course she's deceased, and they suspect it was a guy called Jamie Ronalds, age 22, from Wellington. They don't know how he killed her, and our hearts are with her family. Let's read her story. Right, moving on to a more happy note. This is our video of the week. We thought, well, it's very sexy, of course, but a bit burning.
This.
Right, so there's this group of girls, and they're in their house, and for some reason they decide to...
just shush, let them...
They decide to set their friend's derriere on fire. So they do this, and she just catches on fire, and they start slapping away, they do. And in the end, I don't know what they get out, but it's very entertaining to watch. So that's our video of the week, thank you.
I'll put a bit of video up on screen now.
Link below. Down here, left, right, centre. Right, gaming news of the week, Xbox One. Images have been released.
Xbox. It's absolute bollocks.
Well, what's very interesting is the new Connect feature, and the fact that you can operate it with your voice is you can turn it off with your voice. Now, say you're a multiplayer with friends, or online, and you're playing a game, and you have headsets
Turn off that music!
Yeah, or turn off music, or turn off Xbox, it'll turn your Xbox off. You've all lost your game, and all that, and you've...
With the game thing, well, what they've done now is they've made it so that when you own the game and you put it into your Xbox, you can only buy this new, that it's linked to your Xbox forever. You can't lend to friends, and
Any games.
So
there's no more lending your games to friends.
If you think about it, if you give games to other people, like lend them, it makes them want to buy the game, and then that's free advertising. But by doing this, I think it's a piracy stop, so that people can't pirate games and things like that. But on the other hand, when have you ever broken a disc?
Yeah, very rare.
Have you ever broken a disc, like, in your Xbox, and you've had to go and spend 30 quid on a new, say, FIFA game?
Yeah.
And then, but they've got a very good feature which I kind of like, which is when you put the disc in, you can choose whether to download it onto your Xbox. So,
and when you look at the controller, which we'll put on the image screen now, compared with the old controller, is much different in the way that the analog keys are left out, and it's just very different. The design, I don't know how robust it is, or how it
bulky.
operates,
It looks
but
bulky.
it's more bright and colourful compared to the old one. Anyway, moving on, finally, our car news of the week. Right, starting with the ugliest car of the week. The new Fiat 500L, it's been around for a couple of months now.
I don't know
And I
anything
recently
on cars.
saw one on the road, and good lord, it was horrible. Right, our car of the week, as you all know, Lamborghini released the Veneno, but the Lamb, they just facelifted the new Gallardo, which I think looks very good, so that'll be our car of the week. Thank you. This has been me, Thomas Wendelgen, and him, Ethan Webb, with...
Literally. But on a lighter note, surprise evidence, it turns out this cat has spent 2 weeks trapped in a BMW engine.
Thank you, and
I'll put a
goodbye.
video on screen.
Great. Yeah, below.
Thank you for watching.
Goodbye.
People.